Hi guys, welcome to another episode. We're going to do a lifestyle one, I think, today. If you can call it
personal
that.
one.
Yeah,
Whatever you
personal
want
one.
to call it. Don't even know what to call it.
We'll think of a name because we
We'll
say this
definitely
every
come up
time.
with a title for it or something, but
There's going to have to be something, isn't there?
less footy talk and more talking about what's going on in the world.
Yeah, a bit more personal, you know.
Just different opinions and different views, isn't it? Because I think, especially with football, we definitely agree on things
Yeah.
a lot more.
I think
Whereas
we were saying in the
with
football
other things
episode,
in the
didn't we?
world, but all we talk about is bloody football. So
I
it's
know.
actually nice to it's refreshing to have a different conversation and talk about what's going on.
Yeah, 100%. I also think equally, you know, not everybody who's watching likes football. You know what I mean? So not everybody's watching.
So it actually,
Just
it allows other people to come and actually maybe listen and tune
from
in.
a bit of a business point of view as well, it broadens the kind of audience.
Oh, the target audience, definitely.
So.
But it allows people to just watch and actually maybe listen to something they're more interested in.
Yeah.
And not, because not everyone's interested in football, and
No.
that's fair enough. But
I know personally from listening to podcasts, there's nothing better than like when two people are kind of debating about a topic that you also, you know, if the audience also feels strongly about something, and you know, you'll know yourself. There's nothing better than when someone's debating. Like, oh yeah, he thinks the same as me. Or he's battling with, well, my mum thinks the same as him. And you know, or me and my mum always have this conversation, but Luke thinks this and Finn thinks this, and they're battling the same.
Well,
So,
it's like the whole music debate. It's like Oasis have obviously, I'm using Oasis as an example with the big reunion this year, obviously, being announced.
Yeah.
Like, all these Wonderwall merchants and that, because these Wonderwall ones get ticket. Well, I'm sorry, right, but Wonderwall is one of their biggest songs because it's good.
Yeah.
And if your favourite song is Wonderwall, well, yeah, fair enough. It doesn't mean, it's not to say that, if I say my favourite song for Oasis is Don't Look Back in Anger, it doesn't mean I don't know the rest of the songs.
Yeah, well, I think...
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not like... I know plenty of people, you know, some of my other friends who are who really, really, really into the indie stuff. A couple of lads who are actually in a band. Shout out to the Rates, actually. I'll give it one of them ones. Yeah, hopefully some of you are listening. But yeah, you know, they're like proper, they're in the group chat, they're like proper kind of indie all the way through. And, you know, they'll know the songs I even released, you know, Oasis songs.
Yeah.
And they were struggling to get tickets, you know. And I've seen so many posts. Jim, who went to Nebworth this year, and even my dad who's seen them there, and everywhere back in the day, and can't get tickets because bloody Lucy woke up at 7:30, whose favourite song was Wonderwall. She's from Stockport, and she's got bloody tickets straight away. And
it is a joke, like, but there's no way of also proving it.
Well, of course there isn't, but at the same time, here's one for you: the whole thing with America. And South America, they're obviously doing a tour in South America.
Yeah.
And they've done it so that the tickets are like capped. Like, as in, they can't
what do you mean? Oh,
so
they can't, like...
No, you see how Ticketmaster, the fewer tickets there were,
the prices went up. Yes.
Well, that can't happen in South America.
What?
So, yeah. So I'm a little bit, I've seen loads of kind of comments as well about, you know, Oasis saying about Oasis saying, well, you knew exactly.
They're not arse because they're making 250 million or something stupid.
And plus,
they couldn't give a toss if they turn up and sing lullabies.
Yeah, I know.
Singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. They couldn't give a flying toss because they know there's going to be sold out arenas.
You're not going to go.
No, well, hopefully I'll maybe snap a ticket. One or two tickets, but then even like the ratings have just announced there too. I'm a bit of a fan of the ratings.
Yeah, me too. I mean,
but there's ticket prices for them, and then Catfish in the Bottom, and then all these bands, and they're all putting the shows on for next year. The ticket prices are ridiculous. The only fair ones I seen was Coldplay.
Yeah, well, Coldplay actually like worth the money. Did they not? They started them at.
I think they were that low, but they were like still like 50 bar or something, which I don't mind paying because
there was a post from £20.49.
I didn't see that.
I mean, they were very obviously the poor seats, like restricted view, mate.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, but even still,
you don't need bloody. As long as you're not fucking deaf, you can be blind and still listen to Coldplay, can't you?
My girlfriend, luckily, you know, she's been to see them like Coldplay. That is.
Oh, it'd be an amazing experience.
Well, at the Etihad actually as well. You know, standing and the whole.
It's all lit.
One of the ones I'm a bit jealous of. Actually,
that's why I wanted to go, but I feel like it's one of they're not old, so they're too. I think I don't know if I've ever mentioned it. Maybe Nathan last week, but I remember off camera. It's like it's weird. I was watching that Back to Black documentary about Amy Winehouse. She died. She was 27. Realistically, she'd be like 40, 41 now. She'd still be touring now.
It's a long day.
She'd be absolute millionaire. They're not even taking the mic.
No, it is a long day for her. decent voice and all, decent set of pipes and all, like. Wow.
A crazy statement.
Pipes is in, like, that's mental, by the way. No, pipes is in, like,
Where you pointing now?
no, it's in, like, the esophagus and the voice.
Yeah,
Like,
just
mental,
yeah.
crazy. Absolutely lost his own head. He lost his brain. That's
No,
crazy.
but it is weird though, because a lot of these people are now charging crazy ticket prices.
Yes.
Just go back on a ticket thing, and Ticketmaster's an absolute joke.
Oh,
all the other websites, see tickets or not.
What were you? You've had an experience. What were you in the Oasis queue?
Oh, absolute joke.
Oh.
I was seething.
3,000 or something.
Yeah, I was got up at like 7:30 or something, joined the queue. Obviously, it's potluck. Ticketmaster right the way through. Got to 3,000 in the queue, thought spot on, early on, 9 a.m, straight after whenever the tickets were first come on sale. I'm getting one here. No brain, I'm getting one. Got right the way through, select a ticket, checking availability. Took longer to check the availability of the ticket than it did the queue to get into there, which was ridiculous. Got through, add the ticket to your basket, blah, blah, whatever. Click that. You've been timed out. You're now 140,000 in the queue. Absolutely scandalous. And the way you can get away with that is absolutely ridiculous. I was fuming.
Well, Nathan we had on last week, his brother had been all the way through, was like the kind of our only hope really of getting tickets. He got a similar sort of experience, got all the way through, but he didn't crash. Got all the way through, and then the only ones that were left, I think a lot of people had bought them, the only ones that were left would have been hospitality ones with like your own toilets with your golden circle and that.
Oh yeah,
and you're thinking, and he was maybe what 20,000th in the queue when I was like 112,000 in the queue.
It's potluck, of course it is, but the way they handled it was ridiculous. You should know that your servers are gonna. You should. It should realistically be staged, and it should get to the point where, and I know they do, they make you queue to get even onto the website, but it should be queued from like midnight of the day. So if they're coming out, let's say they're coming out on the bloody 15th of October, which is like what, next week. It should be set to
I like the ballot thing that they did. Obviously Oasis did. You had to answer a couple of questions which would eliminate there have been Lily Lucy from Stockport. Did you do the ballot or did
but you can still Google it.
Yeah, of course you could, but no, I think they should do a
you could just sit there with it open and have a laptop in front of you and you Google it.
That takes a long time. It's right, I think about the drummer one, by the way.
Well, I googled it. I'm not asked because I'm an Oasis fan, but I'm not going to sit here and say I'm an absolute diehard and I know all the drummers and that. I know Liam and Noel, and my dad just says grew up with them like majority of dads are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So I couldn't give a flying toss. I'll openly sit here and say I don't know the drummers and I don't know who does the bloody decks and lighting behind the fucking scenes. You know what I mean? I'm not asked. I'm let's listen to bloody Liam Gallagher sing.
It's Jim Smith, by the way.
Do you know what I mean?
Lighting.
Oh, right, yeah, that's the most generic British name I think I've ever heard.
That's what I was going for. Yeah, here's one for you. Do you think that music taste, like your taste in music, we kind of touched on last lifestyle one with Nev. We said about if you don't like football, are you judged? And I think judge is quite a harsh kind of thing, but if quite rigid with it. Do you judge people off if you're having a first conversation, whether that's with a lad, a lass, anything, and you ask them what their favourite song was, or you're out clubbing or whatever, and they start going absolutely bonkers when Mr. Brightside comes out. What are your thoughts like on that sort of?
Do you know what it is? I think there's certain music is associated with certain clientele.
Yeah.
If you I don't like the stereotype, but if you sit there and tell me I listen to Central C, H and Buddy Hardy, then
it's for different clientele.
Rocking up in your Canada Goose and your 270s to wherever you're going out.
Goose, actually, but,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a bit of a chavvy, in my opinion. That's me stereotyping. You shouldn't stereotype, but there's definitely a certain clientele. Like if you listen to Juice WRLD and XXXTentacion, you're gonna get labelled. But then again, like whatever you listen, listen to Ariana Grande, you're gonna call an NPC.
Yeah, well, I actually quite a bit like Ariana, to be fair.
Oh yeah,
I should do like a little.
I think he's a big one for you.
I'm a Swiftie.
Overrated. Absolutely overrated.
Right, obviously, we're on camera, but we talk about the music here.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the music, but I think majority of the songs sound the same. I have had arguments with actual Taylor Swift fans of this. I think all the music sounds the same. Majority of it, should I say.
Tell you what, I'm a little bit fair enough. Okay, go with that one. I thought as well at one point. I thought everyone was raving on about how good looking she was. That's what I thought you were going to say. And she's not even.
Well, no, because we're
she's
on
not
music, not bloody looks, aren't we?
No, but I thought that's what originally
Celebrity
you said
crush hour, yeah. That's why you like the music.
No. I think I don't. I said I don't think that she's particularly great looking. I do like the music, however.
I think
I'm a
I think
Swiftie.
she's
Sabrina Carpenter,
overrated.
Sabrina Carpenter. Oh my goodness gracious me! Music is it?
Yeah, you haven't. Fucking.
That's class. No, it's Sabrina Carpenter, and I enjoy her music. To be fair,
Yeah, some of it's decent, but no. Going back to the original question,
fair enough.
It's definitely. I just think it's down to certain clientele, listen to certain types of music. I like to think I have quite a broad music taste.
Yeah.
Up to debate or whatever, but I think I could listen to
I think
a
lot of people do nowadays. I mean, I definitely do. You know, put a playlist on or whatever, or a shuffle of my latest music, and 1 second, you know.
Depends on your music. Music comes down to the mood, and I think the weather as well. Sun's blasting. If the sun's blasting, I want house music on. Summer tunes blasting away, whether I know it or not. It's just there.
I'll tell you, that's one for the. Hopefully, if things go right behind the scenes, we'll have a guest on in a couple of weeks, or whatever. And I was actually having a conversation with them about that sort of thing. We'll maybe touch on that again, but 100% the music.
It depends so much on what's going on. Like,
I love a little bit of a, it's rain. Sometimes it's raining.
But however, I think if you have a shit day at work and the sun's out, I don't think. I think that's when you could still listen to house music because it kind of like almost like cheers you up.
Do you know? To be fair, obviously, Paul's having his musical. I tell you, he's doing quite.
I tell you something. I think he's so overrated. I've never. I take that back. I've never seen him live.
In the comments and all sorts on like the stories and stuff, and you don't think.
No, I think some of his tunes are good. Yeah. I think some of the big ones are good. However, I think when I've seen videos of him or like his sets and that, I think some of his tunes are shit.
Yeah, I tell you.
Do you know what I mean? But I haven't seen him live, so I can't sit here and say I've seen him and he's not been the greatest. That's just from what I've seen. However, obviously, looking on social media, you can't really judge fully, can you?
Yeah, I definitely think the weather makes a huge difference, though. 100%. Even just to the we don't even talk about songs, the genre, the whole
type
genre
of year as well. Yeah, type of year.
100%.
If it's summer, obviously, if it's summer,
you throw it back to the 2012, winter. That's when Taylor's.
Since the winter, it's Christmas songs. You cannot be an absolute Christmas. Christmas playlist fired on. You're playing the old foot champs is on, or you playing PlayStation, or you just chilling in the house. You're making your bloody
anything.
Red House.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? Like the Christmas tunes are on. But
it's got me tingling actually. Can't wait for Christmas. We're gonna.
But no, I think it definitely comes down to the season and the mood and the weather. There's definitely factors that come into your music.
Here's one for you that's very, very relevant, which is on music.
Here we go.
KSI's new song. Tell me that it does not there's a certain part of that, right, that is an unpopular opinion that's a little bit catchy, right?
No, it's not. It's because you've heard it a million times. If I came in here and played a Drake song a million times over, you'd be like, fucking hell, parts of the song's mint because I've heard it a million times. I know all the words.
He's doing well like that because it's getting so much hate. It is on TikTok every second.
It's like that YG. Have you not seen that YG?
Yeah.
Put my heart on this or in this, wherever it.
Yeah.
He makes it. He makes moving look hard.
Yeah.
But every interview he has, obviously staged, he's bloody rapping his song away.
Yeah.
He's an absolute drip.
Yeah. No, I just thought it was maybe. I don't know. It's all over the spot, isn't it? I think it's bit of a weird one.
Yeah, KSI should not be in music, but fair play to him because obviously he's,
he has the the Roblox running sound and stuff as part of the song.
Yeah, he has the Roblox bloody sword animation sound to it. It's like absolutely ridiculous.
That's absolutely crazy.
He's an absolute donkey.
Especially when he's trying to, he's saying it's escaping the kind of YouTube sort of thing, and now he's having the Minecraft.
Who do you think's taking over the English British scene then? Because it's obviously not KSI.
No.
And Simon, I think they're bloody washed.
I don't know, actually. I thought, to be fair, Danny Evans was doing quite well.
I hate him. I hate him. I absolutely hate him.
Yeah, I think that it came to
I think he's just got he's got an absolute toxic fan base. Yeah. And it's really, I think Angry Ginger up there, definitely. Have you been watching his
the Sunday League
with his team?
Yeah.
I think it's mint.
Absolutely class.
Honestly, God, like half an hour you're watching them training, and he's in a full suit. Yeah. I think it's class.
The other thing as well,
they're not even that bad.
Yeah, they're half an hour videos, right? But because they're little snippets, which is kind of what we're going to try and do a little bit with the podcast as well now, he's kind of, not shortened. Yeah, but
shorten them down.
Yeah, because I mean, just personally watching these videos, half an hour goes like that. No, but
it does, doesn't it?
Like you're watching it and then you're like, oh my word, I've got a place. I have a place to be. I'm meant to be at the gym.
Here's one for you.
I'm meant to be set off 10 minutes ago.
How bad are you for like? Because I know I can be bad when I'm not.
What are you gonna say? Yeah.
Like sitting on your TikTok and you think, I'll just watch a couple of TikToks before tea's ready. All of a sudden,
yeah. Well, I think I spoke to you about this off camera, and it was binge watching, like not even binge watch, like just little clips. I may as well. I think we said to you, I may as well watch the whole film. You know when you get to
it's an episode of bloody Peaky Blinders on TikTok, but you've got someone playing with Play-Doh on the next half and half screen.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Oh, it's brain rot central.
50 years ago it said we'll have flying cars. 50 years later, we're fucking.
And do you know as well? Here's one for you. Yeah, here's another one for you. Like, as much as like that, I'll be open on this as well. I'm addicted. I am. That is in.
Watching TikTok.
Yeah, 100%.
To be fair, when I'm busy and I'm distracted, I'm doing stuff.
Yeah.
And when I went to Italy on my own, genuinely my screen time is probably the lowest it's ever been in 8 years.
Yeah, it's going to be also
other than using Google Maps.
Yeah. Yeah, but at the same time though, it's like. I'm not at the stage where I'm like craving it. I'm not like, oh, I need to watch TikTok. However, it's just those little gap fillers. It's so bad.
Yeah.
It's like a little gap filler. Like I'm just sat on the couch and like the 10 minutes before this, 10 minutes, the little 10 minutes after, that little 10 minutes then becomes, I need to put dinner in 10 minutes or whatever, and then half an hour later I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, so you got to the toilet, and then all of a sudden you're watching. You watch half an episode of Peaky Blinders
doing that as well,
TikTok.
Have you heard of you can get like piles or whatever? You can get that, can't you?
No, you can't.
No, you can.
You're just making shit up. But what's your fact? Would you source this? The Sun?
No.
TikTok?
No, I looked it up on Google, like the NHS website and all sorts. If you sit on the toilet for too long, you get like, bad life.
Anyway, get paid enough to research that, like the NHS.
No, they don't.
I don't think they care enough to fucking putting that on their website.
No, but I'm addicted, and
I don't know. It's weird.
You've got to count it as an addiction.
Definitely, yeah, but it's your phone, though, isn't it? Like, it's definitely addiction, but I think I'm not busy. Well, actually, I'll tell you what I was going to say. I used to be quite good for reading. Yeah. I used to be reading in the morning, reading in the evening, like before bed and whatever. That's not good English. It's much better for you. But then you just get bloody sucked into your bloody phone. Mm-hmm. Or someone sends you a video and you're like, oh, I wonder what they've sent me. And then all of a sudden you're involved into your bloody.
What do you think about the whole, what do you think about the whole, like, blue light and stuff?
I actually have a pair of blue glasses.
Yeah, no,
absolutely ridiculous. I might actually bring them on to an episode and just not wear them for the full thing, but show you how stupid they are. Yeah. I look like the fucking old fella off Up. Might be taking the mic.
No, they're clear out there. Those in like the clear frames as well. Frames? Yeah. No, I thought that
you can't really notice that. It's like a little bit of a tint, but it's not like having a video
ring light on. When you take a little photo with the ring light on Snapchat, you know how you do, one of them ones, right? Does it like? I think I've seen a couple of times when you sent me a photo. Maybe like it has a little like blue kind of because it was a blue.
Bit of a tint, yeah. And I don't know if it helps or not. I think it comes down like a bit of a placebo effect. I think it's when people have been guilty of buying these bloody multivitamins and all this. Well, I haven't bought ashwagandha, but all that crap.
Well, the sea moss and stuff.
Yeah. And you see it all, but I think it's all a placebo effect. The only thing I don't think is creatine, really.
Yeah,
but
it's
like.
It's the most researched.
I don't think one of my good pals, Dan, he always says if he has a monster before we work out or anything like that or go to training, he can't like go to sleep when he gets home. Whereas I've knocked back a monster today, and realistically, it's almost like I've drank it for the sake of drinking a monster, full sugar as well, chaotic orange because it was the cheapest one in co-op, and I feel like I've even had a monster.
I'm not trying to be a little pick me, but I've actually never had a monster in my whole life. I think I never said that.
Get a grip.
Yeah, well, pick me. I've never had a monster in my life. I don't intend on.
You've never had a monster?
Not even a sip, mate. People
you're missing out.
A little sip of this, not even a sip. Do you know what I mean?
You have definitely had one of my vodka monsters and spoons. Definitely. Because they're like rocket fuel.
The little... No, I don't think
everybody the old glass that they give you.
Picture, maybe. There's a little... Maybe they want
to... I always get rosé monster and vodka, and it's the most addictive thing.
I remember my first Red Bull was in a Jaeger bomb though. I'm not even just taking the mic. There's just a little bit of an off-topic one, yeah, proper. But do you not think that there is an actual No, it's not.
Just have your first alcoholic drink before you have a Red Bull. Like, I don't like Red Bull, to be fair, and no, actually, I think I've had one in my entire life, other than the Jaeger bombs.
Yeah, well, I'm going to say you've had more than one Jaeger bombs left.
Yeah, maybe a couple of cans of Red Bull worth, like.
No, what I mean in terms of the monsters and things like that, I've never. But the other thing is, like, people who and it's I'm like the minority here,
Yes,
definitely,
you are, to be
definitely.
fair. Yeah.
But you talk about, like, you have one every single time before you go to the gym. I think that is crazy. I think, it's caffeine.
I don't have one before the gym, to be fair.
To be fair, my mum now has a coffee out there. Like,
I don't like coffee.
Like, but she has caffeine every single day.
Tea or coffee? This is very, very, like, 70-year-old debate.
Don't do hot drinks, mate. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, viewers. Yeah, I think it's going to be solo podcast from now on. I think it's going to be solo show. I'm just going to start a vlogging channel.
Do it. No, to watch. No. The pumpkin spice latte, actually. I had a couple of them. Yeah, one of them ones.
You can say he's got a girlfriend, that's all I'm saying. Get a grip. Actually get a grip.
Pumpkin spice latte.
Next, with Christmas markets with the old pumpkin spice. Oh, yeah. Fucking.
Absolutely.
Absolutely not. It's
so what do you drink then? Tea? Yeah, I knew that.
Hot chocolate if it's there.
Yorkshire?
No, I hate Tetley. It's minging.
Earl Grey.
Yorkshire tea.
Grey.
No, Yorkshire tea at work.
Fair enough. Yeah, do you know the thing though? Office job is all, and that will make a difference.
No, but I have one a day with creatine in. That's it.
You've said that. Yeah,
Yeah. Like, I get my 3 mg of bloody creatine in the morning and my cup of tea, and that's. However, it comes down to a seasonal thing. In summer, I'm not knocking back loads of cups of tea. I'll have one in the morning at work, but if it's freezing, like I've had 2 today.
That's what I said.
The majority of the last 3 months, I've only had 1.
Yeah, well, before the podcast a couple of weeks ago, I made myself hot chocolate. Like, that was because it was getting colder, not because I fancied the hot chocolate.
Yeah, it warms you up, doesn't it?
Here's another one for you, which is quite cool. Do you ever find it, just coming off the hot chocolate, do you ever find it that you just, like, crave something, like, randomly, like, all of a sudden? Do you think that, there's been research kind of done, and it's that you actually need that? So, for example, sometimes I just, like, really, really, like, I run downstairs, like, I need to get a glass of milk. Do you think that is actually because I'm, like, low on calcium somewhere?
No, but did you know, actually, if you have, I don't know. I've got a little one. If you have white marks on your nails, my source is my dad here, so it could be absolutely false.
Genius.
However,
you're a genius.
Fuck off, mate.
On your thumb.
If you have white marks on your nails, it means you're lacking in calcium. However, my source is my dad, so it could be absolutely false, and he's took the piss here.
I've got 2 on my thumb. I've got 2 on my thumb, and then my fingers are fine now. For audio, listen.
Yeah, but you've already got good calcium then.
Yeah, well, because
that's like. That's only because no. I mean, like that there on that there, like a mark in the middle of your nails.
Oh, I've had that a couple of times before.
Yeah, that makes you low on calcium. But I don't really have a lot of yogurts unless it's bloody in the fridge.
Yeah.
But I can't drink milk. I don't like milk.
No.
I have it on cereal one of them. I can't drink a glass of milk.
Tea?
Yes, I can't drink it.
No, straight.
Unless it's like flavoured. What do you mean? How is that funny?
I don't know. That's what you mean. I don't know.
How is that funny? Like chocolate milk? I'm not having grief off someone who drinks pumpkin spice fucking lattes.
I've only had a couple.
You go in Starbucks. You were one of the guys in Starbucks and asked for like fucking 5 different things.
They don't actually do it in Starbucks.
I've never been to Starbucks.
Have you not?
No. Never ever. Never been to Starbucks in my life. My sister's obsessed with it.
That's crazy. I've never had them on, so you never had a Starbucks. I mean, this is a bit of a break from the ice one as well, this. Yeah,
it's a bit better than. No, it's not better than the one with Neff, because Neff was more. It was still on the football. But it's almost like not an interview, but it is like an interview, isn't it?
I think they'll have to be a little bit more like this. A bit of a crack. I mean, people who are listening, you are literally just listening to us crack away.
Well, I already know there's going to be some Swifties if they're watching. Absolutely raging because
coffee drinkers. I mean, think about there's people who are coffee.
Well, I can't believe you don't drink hot drinks. Drinking coffee, I've been frowned upon for, but drinking bloody. Drinking hot drinks is ridiculous. How do you not like a brew, a proper cup of tea? You're not Northern. You're not actually Northern. You
really?
Northern Billy's tea. I'll
have a cup of tea with a rich tea and then dip it in one of them ones. Absolutely bourbon. Hobnob.
Bourbon in a rich tea is wild.
Bourbon in a tea?
Yeah, in a tea's wild.
No,
hot chocolate's
hot, yeah, that's what I meant. In a hot drink. Yeah,
rich tea in a hot chocolate? No, come on.
Rich tea in a tea.
Rich tea fingers are nice and rich teas though.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Sainsbury's own rich tea fingers. That's what I'm like at home.
Is it?
Yeah. Definitely.
And a tea.
Before, yeah.
Well, decaf?
No. What do you mean decaf?
Well, currently, 9:20.
Yeah, but like I've just said, I don't think when I was saying about placebo effects, caffeine doesn't affect me, but like I could sink a 500 ml Monster and it doesn't affect me. I could sleep like a baby straight after. I could neck it and go straight to sleep.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, in terms of the gym, like you're saying, I'm not too sure. Like I said, I have the Grenade protein shakes. Oh my word, you'll have had one of them before.
Yeah, Grenade is absolutely banging, but it's the most expensive protein shake.
Yeah, £3.
It's like drinking liquid gold.
Yeah, £3. Actually, they don't have them at the gym at the moment. I was absolutely fuming. Went today. I went to go in. I was like, oh, I fancy one actually. I've had one in a while.
You treat yourself, yeah.
Yeah, £3 it is. And then you think about the gym membership as well. So if I'm going like 3-4 times a week, that's more than.
But you're better off actually if you're going to Co-op, for example.
Make him
one. Or you've gone in buying one of them Huel ones or the cheap ones. Because the Huel, you're getting the same amount of protein, if not more, because it's a meal drink.
It's one to us, Huel.
Oh yeah. It's like an extra 50 pence or something stupid.
Yeah.
But even the cheap, I tell you what, the place to go for is Lidl, 99 pence.
Yeah,
little chocolate, 25 grams.
I tell you what, the other one will be. It's actually, and again, I haven't an experience of it. Is TikTok Shop 20 for like.
To be fair, I'm gonna my own dad here, but he's definitely the old monsters and whatnot.
Yeah.
Bulk buying shit off TikTok Shop. It's toilet roll. Shit.
Toilet roll, apparently. Yeah.
96 toilet roll for bloody 20 quid.
Yeah, and it gets delivered and also like full on.
Obviously, it's the worst toilet paper you've ever.
Like sandpaper, literally.
No, it's not sandpaper. Just fucking. It's like what? Like hardly out on a roll,
slitting through and like.
No, it's like it just there's not as much on the roll as.
Oh right.
Like you bloody.
If you get 96 of them for that, anyway. I will have nothing less than the Andrex Pure Quilt Silk, nothing less.
Or the man who doesn't do the shopping either, by the way.
Or equally, there's a red football kit that's in the Premier League. Sports Select. I works quite well actually. Get Johnny Evans.
Fucking best player at United at the moment, but that's a story for a different podcast, unfortunately.
But yeah, we've just cracked away, I think, on this one. Intro version of the Crackin'
Probably pissed off a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean that's what we're
cancelled. That's us finished last episode.
Yeah,
that's us. It's cancelled. No, it's been a good one. Once again, thank you all for the support, especially on last week's. First, a little bit more of a personal one with Nathan. It's a bit different for us, and it's been nice really to talk about something other than football. But thank you all for the support on the social medias. The links will be in the description below.
Get
on YouTube, Spotify. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Cheers, guys.
Thank you.